Hello friends, today our topic is Python programming. In this lecture we are going to discuss some programs related to Python programming. As you know that we already covered the entire syllabus of class 11th in our last video, and in this lecture we'll see how we can create different programs related to conditional statement. So we'll see different programs related to if else and if else statement in this video. So let's start. First of all, these programs already discussed in our previous video. So today there is a program related to reverse print the reverse of a number. So there is a small program here which is very important also, and this is a program Python script to read an integer and reverse the number. Suppose if you give just a name, if your number just give a number 76, then it will give you a 67 as a result. So logic is much more important as compared to other programs. So let us see what happens in this program here. First of all, num is the name of variable here, so just write num and put the input statement here. Int input, enter any number. Here it will take an integer type of value, and then take another variable name, that is number. And why it is so, I will tell you it later. But just store the value of num in second variable name number, and then you want to just reverse that number, so take a variable in the word reverse in which you can store your result, and due to garbage value or remove garbage value, you can initialize it with a 0. So just write reverse is equal to 0 here. Now this program is basically used while loop here. So condition is while number is equal to 0, so that is a condition here. Number is already given here, so initialization condition is already there, and here just we check a condition, and condition is that number is greater than 0, and then after a second statement reminder, and we can also calculate reminder using modulo division operator, and you can find reverse of a number. You can using reverse, we put reverse variable name here to find out the reverse of a number, and always there is a decrement, and for decrement we use a floor division because it always gives you an answer in as an integer value. And after that, when we find out when we find out a inverse of a given number, then there is a print statement after that loop, so reverse will be printed. And here you can easily see that reverse of num is given, and your num is given because num is the original variable and we use the number in it, so it will give you the original number when you just write a print statement here. So let us check for the functionality of this program in a simple manner. So just let us take a number 1234 1234 as a number, and let us check what happens with this number and what is the logic behind it. So we know here that first of all condition will be checked here. So 1234 is greater than 0, of course, so we entered in the loop here. Now you can see that after that there is a, in the body of the loop there is a variable name reminder, and here number, there is number mod division 10 operation perform. So what we get after that statement, number is 1234 1234 1234, so we get 4 when we take a mod division. It means we get remainder 4. When we divide 1234 by 10, so we get the remainder 4 here. So 4 is the value at that point of time. For next, when we check the reverse of it, then the initial value of reverse is 0, so we multiplied 0 by 10 first. It means first of all 0 multiplied by 10, and then 0 multiplied by 10 is equal to 0 plus 4. So 0 plus 4 is equal to 4 here. Reverse is equal to 4. And then number. So in this loop there is actually decrement using floor division operator. So here we get a number is equal to number floor division by 10, and it always gives the value in the forms of integer. That is the role of floor division operator. So that's why we use a floor division operator in place of division operator. Division operator always gives the value in terms of float value, float or decimal value. So number floor division by 10, it means number is 1234, and when we multiply or divide 1234 by 10, then we can just give the answer 123. Okay, so next number we get is 123, which will be checked again. So now iteration 1 is complete here. After iteration 1, we get the remainder 4. You can write it on a separate sheet. Reverse is equal to 4 and number is equal to 123. Now this condition we check again, and we have to find out whether this is now greater than 0 or not. If it is found greater than 0, then the uh, loop will be executed again. Let's check it. Now for since here executed second time, so I just change the color. Now 120 is greater than 0, found to be true. So for next condition it will be checked. What is the remainder? Remainder is number modulo 10. Number is 123. When we divide 123 by 10, we get 3 as a remainder. And now first statement is already executed. 3 will be the answer for that. And for next, you can easily see that reverse is equal to reverse multiplied by 10 plus remainder. And here reverse is 4 here. You can easily see that last value of reverse is 4, so 4 will be considered here. So just write 4. Four multiplied by 10, and 4 multiplied by 10 plus remainder is 3 here, and whatever we get out after that, we get 43. 4 into 10 plus 3 is equal to 43. It always considered its latest value. Latest value of reverse is also considered, and remainder is also considered. In that case, reverse is 3 and latest value of reverse is 4, so we take 4 in it. Now we get the reverse value as 43 after the execution of that statement here. Now let us check the output of the fourth statement. Number divided by number floor division by 10 here. So number is actually 123, and when we divide it by 10, we get the output 12 here. So now it executed for second time. Now let us check it for third time. 12 is found to be greater than 0 again, so loop will be executed for third time, and then remainder is equal to number modulo 10. So what we get, 12 modulo 10 is equal to 2 here, and third value is reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus remainder. Reverse is 43, so just write 43 plus 10, and remainder is 2, so just write 2. So it will give you 432. it will give you 432 as a value. Okay, now number, what is the number? Then 12 modulo 10, whatever we get, what we get after that when we divide, when we take a floor division, then we get the value in last statement as 12 floor division by 10, then we get value 2 here. Okay, what we get after that, we get after that value is equal to 2 here. So this is the execution of this program. Loop is going on third time here. Now 2 will be checked again whether the condition is true or not. So let us check it. Okay, numbered when 12 is floated by 10, then it will go be result 1, not 2, because when here is a floor division, not a modular division operator. So 1 is the answer. Now 1 will be checked again. 1 will be checked again. 1 is found to be greater than 0 again. So there is execution of loop again, and remainder is 1 modulo 10. So again 1 is the answer. And then reverse is equal to reverse multiplied by 10, reverse is 432 here, multiplied by 10, 4322 plus remainder is 1, so answer is 1321 here. And number is equal to number divided by number, floor divided by number, then floor division by 10 here, and number is 1, so it will equal to 0 here. It will equal to 0 here. Now you can easily see that 0 is not found to be 0, no, 0 is not found to be greater than 0, so condition is false here, so loop is over here. And the last statement of reverse is 4321, 4321, and if you want to print this statement, then the reverse value is 4321 will be printed here. And here we want to print the original value of num, because in the while loop we take a variable number and number is 0, so if we print this value of number here, so 0 will be printed, so we take a value num here to print the original number. Now I think it is clear to all of you that why we take number is equal to num in second line mentioned above. So that is the program to read an integer and find out the reverse of a number. Now let us try to execute this program and see that what is the output. That is the logic behind it, whatever we discuss here. For taking an example, you can take another example and understand this term. If I explain this without taking an example, it is difficult to understand for you. So I just take a number here to explain the functionality of this program. Here one thing is very interesting, that we decrease for decrement operation in a loop, we take a floor division operator here. We don't take minus or plus sign here for increment or decrement here. So just go to Python Python 3.3 is here. So just open the Python ideally and just write the program in Python 3.3 and check what is the output regarding to this. Interactive mode is there. Just go to script mode, new file, script mode is there. Just write the program here. Okay, and try to execute the program. Just go to run module, save the program. Okay, and it will give you first of all name should be given here. So give a name of this program, Python whatever 2021, whatever you want to, just this is the name of the program, and enter an integer. Just put an integer. Just I take number here, and you can see that 1 2 3 4 reverse is also printed here. Now let us take it for another value. Now we just take a number 4300, two zeros are there, and again reverse is successfully printed here 34. It means when there is a digit 0, it also works for that. And let us check it for another input. Now here we give negative. So what we see after the negative value, that reverse of negative is 0. And why it is so? So okay, for negative value it will not show you an correct output, and it is because when you check a number, then number is greater than 0. There is a condition number is greater than 0. So the limitation of this program, it will reverse the number only positive number or 0. 0 is also not considered here. So it will give you a result of positive number always. When the input is a positive number, then it will give you a reverse of that number. Otherwise for negative number it will show you error. So now I think here I want to just show you the concept regarding to how to implement the inverse of a number. To understand, I think now you are able to understand the logic behind it, and with certain changes you can also apply it for negative number and for 0. Okay, so now our second program is Armstrong number. What is an Armstrong number? Here you can easily see that if a number have n digit, then Armstrong number is equal to n a power n plus b power n plus c power n plus d power n up to so on. A, B, C, D here are the digits of that number, and total number of digits are n here. So if this is found equal to that number, original number, then the number is called the Armstrong number. Let us understand this concept using an example. 153 is an example of an Armstrong number, 3-digit Armstrong number. How? 153 is a number. There are 3 digits in it. First digit is 1, second digit is 5, third digit is 3. So take the cube of 1 plus cube of 5 plus cube of 3, and you get the same number, 153. So we can say that 153 is an Armstrong number. So this is a program, and there is a certain limitation of this program, that it only find out the Armstrong number for 3 dates only. More than 3 dates we can also make a program, but in this lecture we will only discuss Armstrong number for 3 dates only. So this is a program which find out whether a number is Armstrong or Armstrong number or not. So let us see the concept behind it, or the logic behind it. This is a program related to Armstrong number. You can easily see that. This is a program to check if the number is an Armstrong number or not. So you can take input from the user, and there is a variable named num here, by which you can take the input from user. This is a comment here, single line comment here. So if you want to print two comments in two lines, then always print two comments here. First of all, we take a variable name sum and initialize it with 0 to remove garbage value, and then there is a second variable name temp is equal to num. We already take a variable num in the input, enter a number, so whatever we input a number will be stored in the variable num here. And after that we'll check temp is equal to num here. So num is initialized to a second variable named temp, and then check the condition again. Temp is greater than 0 or not. Again there's a within the loop there's a variable named digit, and the definition of digit is a temp modulo 10. So when we divide temp variable by 10, whatever is the remainder was to be stored in digit here, and then sum is equal to sum plus digit power 3. Second statement is this, written in another form: sum plus is equal to digit exponent 3 exponential. This is a double asterisk mark is a sign of exponent here. And then temp flow division equal to 10 means temp equal to temp flow division by 10. There are three statements within the body of the loop here. You can easily see that. So first of all, let us check it for a number, let us for 153. Okay, so we take a number 153 and let us check whether it is an Armstrong number or not. And this function calculate according to the requirement of the program or not. So what we get after digit temp modulo 10, so 153 divided by 10, we get 3 as a remainder. Okay, no problem at all. And then sum is equal to sum plus is equal to digit multiplied by 3. So digit is here 3, so 3 power 3 is a 27. So sum is equal to sum plus 27 means we get 27 here. So we get 27 here. Okay, let's check it. Mark with hash sign because it shows you a comment, and don't remove this and just write it as it is, then it will also show you the result. And here sum plus is equal to date multiplied by 3 gives you a value 0 plus 27 is equal to 27. Okay, and the temp is equal to temp model division temp flow division by 10, then it will give a result temp is 153, so answer is 15. 15 is the answer. Fifteen is the answer. 153 row division by 2 by 10, it will give you a result 15. Okay, so First time when loop is all statement regarding to loop were executed, then we get different value of digits, sum and temp here. And for next time, condition will check again, because here 15, we checked that 15 is greater than 0, so we found that 15 is greater than again, so loop will be executed second time also, and we repeat this process for second time. And you can also see that here we find out that 15 is greater than 0 or not. The condition is found to be true here. Condition is found to be true here, and 15 is there, not 53. And then, so let's make some difference between previous value and new values. So mark this is another color. This will give a clear cut idea that what is the recent value and what are the old values in it. Now this is equal to temp mod division by 10. So when we divide 15 by 10, we get a remainder 5 here. Now third statement, sum is equal to sum plus digit multiplied by 3. Here digit is equal to 5, so 5 power 3, we get what we get 125, I think 125. Okay, and value of sum is 27. So new value of sum is sum plus digit power 3, it means 27 plus 125, 27 plus 125, and 27 plus 125 is equal to 152. Okay, so 152 is the answer of value. 152 is the value of sum after that execution of that statement. Not temp. Temp is a variable, and when divided float, there is a float division operation here. Temp float divided by 10, then we get 150, 115, sorry, 15 float is divided by 10 here, then we get 1, and we get 1 only. And then check loop for third value 1 for 1. Now second iteration is also completed here. Now let us check it for 1. So while 1 is greater than 0, of course 1 is greater than 0, then value is found to be true again. Now its execution and loop iteration number 3, condition is found to be true again, and digit is equal to temp modulo division by 10. It means 1 divided by 1 divided, when we divide 1 by 10, then we found the remainder as 1. Okay, the value of digit is 1 again, and the value of sum is equal to, last value of sum is 152, and the cube of 1 is 1 power 3 is 1, so answer is 152 plus 1, and what we get 153 here. 153 here. And then at last temp is equal to temp float divided by 10, and the number is 1. Number is 1 divided by 10 is equal to 0. Number is 0, and when we checked 0, condition given in while loop, then 0 is not found to be greater than 0, then condition becomes false, and here the loop is over. So the last value of sum is found to be 153, which is equal to that of the value num. So num is found to be equal to sum. Now it's time to check the result. Condition is found to be false here. Loop is over here. After the loop, there are two statements waiting for us. If and else condition is true or the condition is false, only there are two options at all. So whether the num is equal to sum, if the num is found to be equal to sum, then that is the Armstrong number. In this case of 53, num is found to be equal to sum, so answer will be 153 is an Armstrong number. Otherwise, else statement will be printed here. Means num is not an Armstrong number. So here we use the value of num, not temp, because temp is found to be 0 in loop. So in second line we just write temp is equal to num. Otherwise it is difficult to find out the original value if the original value is changed during the loop. Okay. Now let us try to execute this program and see that what is the output. Here num is given, that is the original value. You can easily see that original value is stored in num variable. So num will be printed here, and let us execute this program. If you don't write any single line within a program or related to an identifier, then it will always give an error. Let's see the output again. Okay, error, num is not defined, because the first line, we don't write first line in this program again. So just write the first line in it. Now this is a complete program. Now try to execute this program. Go to run and just check what is the output again. Enter a number 153. Let us check. 153 is an Armstrong number. Enter second number. Again execute the program for second value. You can see here 121. It is not an Armstrong number, so this is the output. So now I think the concept is clear to all of you. What is the Armstrong number and how to find the Armstrong number of 3 digit. So hopefully you like this video. Thanks for watching this video.